Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Brooklyn-san in Japan, coming to you from Kansai. Today I actually have a new segment for all of you. Recently I started hosting people from other countries who are interested in coming to Japan and just staying for a short time or longer. So on this series I will be interviewing people coming to Japan and just getting their general answers about their experience traveling in Japan, things that they liked and such. So without further ado, let's get into this week's segment of Brooklyn-san Meets. So first off, what is your name?
My name is Tristan. I'm from Seattle, Washington, in the United States.
Oh, okay, cool. And why did you want to come to Japan? What made you interested in coming here during the summertime?
Well, I graduated high school last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to have an adventure between high school and I start college in September.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's kind of like a gap year experience. You just like take a year off, you do something different.
Just the summer. I start school in September, so
Oh,
not
okay.
a full year, but just my summer vacation. I wanted to kind of just do something that's new and not familiar.
Oh,
And
okay.
get out of my comfort zone, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's cool because a lot of people really don't have that experience. So if you travel to different countries, then you'll be able to start freshman year with many different experiences.
Yeah.
You can tell people about amazing trips. So
Yeah, definitely. And I chose Japan because I really like Japanese food, and I didn't know a ton about Japanese culture, like the historical part, but it really interests me, the historical part of the culture, and then also just the modern culture, especially around anime. I like watching anime a lot.
Okay, cool.
And so yeah, it's also, I knew I wanted to go to Asia. That was the general destination, and I just narrowed it down to Japan because of the food and the culture, and I also thought it was a fairly accessible country in Asia to go to, especially for my first time traveling alone.
Gotcha. Okay, so next question. What was the best place you visited in Japan so far?
I went to this little town called Nikko, and it was just doing 2 hours north of Tokyo and a little bit west too. And it was just really, really pretty, really relaxing. Not a whole lot going on, especially because I'd just been in Tokyo. There's a lot going on there, so it was nice to kind of just slow down a little bit and see the more nature and countryside of Japan. And yeah, it was really pretty there, and I stayed in a really nice hostel right on the riverside. It was really relaxing.
Okay, cool. So when you first came to Japan, what was your first impression? Just getting off the plane, what were your initial feelings? Just being in Japan, being in Asia.
Well, my first impression was, damn, it's hot and humid.
You picked a good time to be in Japan.
And then my second impression was, there's also a ton of people here. I knew, and obviously that's because I went to Tokyo first. And I knew Tokyo was a massive city, but it's one thing to hear people tell you how many people live there, and then to really see it right in front of you and just see the mass amount of people walking around the streets of Tokyo.
Yes, I can definitely relate. That's how I kind of felt too. I think we came to Japan around the same time actually. I came in August, and just stepping out of the airport and just feeling that intense heat. It's like, wow, where is this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess my next question would be, would you visit Japan again if you had the choice after leaving?
Yeah, I would say definitely actually, because I'm about halfway through my trip, but I've just found the people here to be really, really kind, really nice, and just a really, really good vibe to the country. And I really like I said, I really like the people that I've talked to and met so far. And it's also the food has been really fantastic all over the country. Osaka especially has had really good food out of the 2 meals I've had here so far.
Gotcha.
And I also think that there's just a lot of the country that I haven't gotten to see, and then there's a lot that I wish I could see more of, but it's a limited time that I'm here, so
okay.
definitely come back.
how long are you visiting Japan for actually?
I'm here for 20 days. I've been here for 10 days so far.
Okay.
Halfway
Okay, nice. Good luck with the rest of the trip.
The heat doesn't kill me.
It doesn't kill you. Just be careful with some food, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, the people will definitely help you. Okay, and my last question is, do you have any message for people who are thinking about coming to Japan, coming to Osaka? Any tips you have for preparation before coming to Japan or anything like that?
I would say that definitely to come here. Like, I have no regrets in choosing Japan as my choice of destination. And I would say though to make sure that cause when I was talking to people back home that I was going to Japan, everyone was like, oh, go to Tokyo, go to Kyoto, go to Osaka, and it's those are the big 3 cities, and that's
Definitely.
That's the only places that I was told to go. But I also feel and while those places are amazing and there's so much to them, I would say there's also a lot that people kind of forget about, because like I said, how Nikko has been my favorite place so far. No one that I talked to who would also come to Japan before talking to me, no one mentioned Nikko or the more smaller towns and more rural parts of Japan, which I think are honestly some of the best parts, because you get to see the more just the countryside and the local life a little bit more accurately. Because in the big cities, it's hard to really interact with individuals sometimes, because everyone gets lost in the hustle and bustle. So I would say to make sure to just try and explore outside of the Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, but definitely also visit those places because they are also really amazing. Great values and parts.
True. Yeah, I wish a lot of people would research more areas of Japan, I wish people would do more research about maybe the countryside of Japan, not just Tokyo, Osaka, or Kyoto, like you said before, those the big 3. There are lots of places to see. Like you said, you can experience the kindness from people in the rural areas. So I definitely agree with you on those points.
And there's so much beautiful nature here, and it's really nice to see the nature, because it's in the cities all you see is urban buildings and concrete, and it's really there's a lot of there's just such a different culture, I would say, in between the big cities and then the more rural parts of Japan.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Just interesting to experience both while you're here.
Yeah, I think those are very important things. So yeah, I think that about wraps up this segment. So thank you very much. Good luck to you on the rest of your journey in Japan, and I hope that you can send me details of the rest of the trip, how it goes and whatnot.
And thank you so much for letting me stay here. It's been a great experience with you and stay with you.
No problem at all. So thank you very much. And that wraps up this first segment of Brooklyn-san Meets. And I hope to continue this series in the future, interview more people from different countries. So if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. Peace.
Sweet.